Guys, I'm going to need you to stop being insecure about your body. Why? Guys, do you know what? I'm actually so annoyed because it's a thing where it's like, why are you so insecure about your body? Like, what is there to be insecure about? Yes, girls may have this, may have that, but it has nothing to do with you. Like, why are you insecure about your body? If you are insecure about your body, don't expect another person to love you to the fullest. If you only love yourself to one certain extent, they're only going to love you to that certain extent. And if you love yourself to the fullest and somebody only loves you to a certain extent, not to the fullest to how you love yourself, then you cut them off straight. Stop being insecure about your body, guys. You're slim. Other people are thick. Some other people have a different type of bodies. You don't need to get anything done. Love yourself. Now, if you love yourself and you get something done, I'm not gonna say anything because that's your decision. But now, if you don't love yourself and you're getting something done, then it doesn't make sense to me, because at the end of the day, you're still gonna be insecure about that thing and gonna go back to that doctor to fix you. They keep going back at any inconvenience, any small inconvenience. No, guys, no. I don't like the fact that a lot of girls do not like themselves or do not like their body or they feel insecure. Like, one thing that shocked me was hip dip. Do you know, guys, I never even knew what hip dips were. Like, for me, it was just normal. Like, I just seen it as, okay, cool. Like, some people have it curvy, some people have hip dips. Do you understand? Like, I didn't know what it was called until I jumped onto social media, and next you know, every beauty industry is talking about hip dips, because I feel like this beauty industry has been created to target women. Why is it every single time women have to change every single thing about their body? Like, can they not love themselves in order to realize that these things you do not need? Do you understand? Like, it's just so tiring when I'm seeing this, and it pains my heart, like, when I see all this, because everyone's was like, when you love yourself and when you love your entire body and when you walk, girl, whether I have hip dips or not, I don't care. I don't see it. People don't see it. When you feel insecure about something, it's more like you put your focus on that insecurity, so it's more like it's highlighted. Whether in your personality, this could be in your body, in this case it will be your body. But when you feel confident, despite having that insecurity, you feel confident and you walk, you bounce, you're confident. Whether people are saying, oh, look at that hip days, your bum is flat, your bum is this, your bum is that, I don't care, because I know I'm that girl and I'm gonna walk because that is who I am. I know who I am, I'm gonna bounce based on that. Then I don't see any sort of insecurities in your body. Most times people see you 20% more attractive than you see yourself. Yeah, guys, because I've been looking at certain girls, I'm like, girl, you're so beautiful. Like, I'm like, from the face, because I tend to look at face more. Like, body, yeah, but I tend to see face. So I'm looking at your face, and some girls are insecure about their face as well, and it's usually the minor things that I don't see in your face. Do you get? Like, when you're confident, you bounce. Like, when you're confident, you look at, like, when you're confident, nobody sees your insecurities. But when you start being insecure, you highlight those things to people. Like, I've heard girls, I've complimented you now, and you're like, oh, I don't think I'm that pretty. And my head, it baffles me, like, how are you thinking like that? Because when I look at you, I'm looking at, like, wow, you could be a model. Like, it's giving. Like, I'd just be staring. I could stare at your face all day. But then when you not come and say, oh, I don't think I look that pretty, it's almost like you give me, like, you make me think of you in a different way, like in a negative way now. Because the thing was like, you don't feel confident in yourself, so how am I going to feel confident? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's giving, like, you've brought down yourself to a different level now, because when you speak like that of yourself, then it makes me look at you more, and then the way you interact with people, and it would make so much sense how you view yourself, because the way you interact with people is how I see how confident you are in yourself and who you are and how you look. So when I compliment girls, especially girls, when I compliment girls, it's like, me, I don't think I'm all that. It pains my heart, because, like, wow, you don't even know what you're missing out. You don't even know why you've got a lot of people who are jealous of you and you can't even own your own potential. It's so annoying. But guys, let's get into this. I'm going to give you steps on how not to be insecure about your body. And yes, guys, don't fight me. Do not fight me. Yeah? Cool. Guys, number one. Number one, social media. Remove people that you don't want to see. People that trigger your comparison and trigger your insecurities. Remove them. You don't need them. Stop comparing. The reason why I'm laughing like this, smirking like this, is because social media has been made in such a way that is so fake, and it baffles my head. How can you be making a video? This is something I never in this life believed that could happen. How can you, and what pisses me off the most, gym influencers, how can you be making a video, right? And you're making this video, you're slim, and then you're portraying an image on social media that, oh yeah, I've got big bum, I've got big thighs, I've got this, I've got that. But in reality, you've just edited the video. How do you edit video since when? Has it gotten that bad? Are you telling me that gym influencers that I'm looking up to help me target certain parts of my body, to help improve certain bits in my body, are the same people who are insecure? How? Why? Do you get? Like, why are you deceiving everybody? And it's so annoying, baffles my head. I know pictures, you pause them, you can like adjust it, right? But now, because you can adjust that, how are you adjusting a video that's shaking? It don't make sense to me. But what I'm gonna say is stop comparing yourself to the social medias and to these influencers, because them themselves are insecure. I'm not gonna lie, because it's a thing where it's like, if you wasn't insecure, there would be certain ways you wouldn't be portraying yourself on social media. That's the way I say it. You wouldn't be seeking validation from social media, because why are you at the mercy of other people? Why do you want to be validated so much? Stop comparing yourself to people on social media. They're not real, they're fake. They don't have the best interest in you. Gym people, not all of them though. There's some people that are nice, but how would you know which ones are nice, which ones are not? Do you get it? Because most times they're doing BBL and then they're still portraying themselves as self-love, as, oh, I went to the gym, I went this, I went that, I'm eating this, I'm eating that. But in reality, where did it start from? How did you develop that body? Delete people who don't look like you. Delete people who, honestly, delete people who you aspire to be as well. Because you don't have a role model at all. Because if, let's say, you don't achieve certain things that you set for yourself, like mini goals, you would then look at that like model, like role model, and be thinking, oh, if I don't do this X, Y, and Z, then I can't meet that person's goal. Like, not goal, but like I can't be like that person. And then you feel bad, and there's a routine, and then it's like, oh, I don't like my body anyways, because obviously, like, I'm trying my best. But do you understand? It's like a cycle, so we don't need that, guys. Just focus on yourself and love yourself. Number two, show love to yourself. Show love to your body. Well, eat well. Have a healthy routine. What does healthy look like to you? Is it going to the gym? Is it sleeping well? Is it drinking water? Drinking water? Like, take off yourself internally, right? Eat healthy. Don't go for sugar. Go for like grains. Go for healthy things that make sense, because your diet affects your mood, affects your entire system. As much as you might not believe this, because I didn't believe this for the longest, right? I was eating anything. At the end of the day, I mean, eat. It doesn't affect me, but just be aware of what you eat and put into your system. Go to yourself in the mirror. Go to the mirror, right? Have a mirror in front of you. Look into yourself. Look into your eyes. Look deep into your soul, and tell yourself, I am pretty. I love my body. I am beautiful. I am that girl. I deserve the word. Just not manifest, but like speak into your life, speak into your body, speak into your self-love. So that way it's like it connects to your body. Make sure that you learn to accept yourself, because that's so important. Because accepting yourself will allow you to empower yourself to become a better person and to become somebody who loves themselves. Because when you love yourself so much, it's like, even if a guy was to insult you today, you wouldn't take it as offensive. Or even if a girl was to insult you today, you wouldn't take it as offensive because it's like, I like that part of my body. What are you gonna do? What? Do you get what are you gonna do? You can't do nothing, you can't really speak. Because if it doesn't affect me with that, which is your goal, then I'm the one winning, no? Because it's like, you've said something, it's not affecting me. What's the point of what you said? Do you get where I'm going with this? So always accept yourself. Like, look at yourself. Like, what don't you not like about your body? What don't you not like about yourself? Then, obviously, what I always advise is go to the gym. Right? And some people might say, oh yeah, it doesn't work, da 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 da. Cool, eat more. Because I realize sometimes it could just be my diet. And always remember this is one theory I always remembered. Imagine yourself in this position now. Like slim, you're slim, yes, insecure, your body cold, but you're slim and you look good. Right? Now imagine yourself when you've gained more than what you're supposed to gain in your body, and now you look a little bit bigger and out of like shape. Would you like that, or would you have preferred yourself back when you were now, how you look now? I've always said that because everyone's like, right now we might not be grateful for the body we have, might be like, oh yeah, that person have a bigger this, bigger that, bigger this, and later on you realize, oh, why didn't I not just like myself back then, which is now. So that's why it's so important to love yourself, accept yourself, and tell yourself in the mirror what you need to tell yourself in order to pump that energy. There was an example I have. There was this person, let's say this random girl, right? There was this random girl, to what she said, she had nothing, right? Cool. Because there's girls like that would just say, okay, cool, I have nothing, but they still don't feel insecure about it, but they're free to say it. She didn't have anything like let's say a flat bum now, for example, right? So what I loved about this girl was, despite having a flat bum, right, or like not the desirable, not to insult anybody, but not the desirable like social media sort of bum and all this, which is obvious to me, if I'm being honest, right? Cool. She didn't have this ideal society body. So what I realized is every time she walked, she made sure, this is faking this, you believe it, she made sure that when she was walking through anybody or through them doors, she's that girl, and I could sense it. And the minute I seen, okay, look, I was looking at her, I was like, okay, cool. Like, despite not having what everybody would like deem as desirable, she owned it, and I didn't see anything there. I felt like the way she was saying, oh yeah, my bum is the best, like, cool, like, I've got this. I was seeing it like that. Do you understand? That's why it's so important for you to like own yourself and own your confidence. And it baffled my head because I was like, that's psychology right there. If you're gonna act insecure, people are gonna see that insecurity. But if you act confident, then people are going to see that confident. And it's so exciting, like it makes me smile because like every time you feel like insecure, or like, you know, sometimes we may feel insecure here and there, right? Do you understand? Like, but if you're able to bring it back to like, okay, owning yourself and saying, no, look, Nelly, don't think like that. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, right? People are going to be able to see that and we're going to be like, okay, that she's that girl. And even if anybody's trying to intimidate you, like, oh yeah, because some girls might try you, right? A lot of girls might try you because they don't like you and they feel like they're better than you because they feel like they have what society deem as desirable and what guys deem as desirable. But when you like yourself and you own yourself, girl, chat to me. Guys, I said chat to me. What are you gonna do? Tell me what you're gonna do. Like, when I'm not paying attention to you, I'm that girl. I feel like I'm that girl. I feel confident. I feel good. What are you gonna do? Yes, you're gonna walk past me, act all this or that. You're gonna act like a pick me. You're gonna act like a desperate person. But when I'm standing here and I'm composed, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, you might have all that, but I'm still that girl and I don't feel intimidated. It's gonna piss that person off. and it's gonna make that person not like you, because it's a thing where it's like they themselves don't have that confidence in themselves. You will be so surprised the people that have that desirable body or desirable thing are the most insecure person. They're the most insecure person at that, which they had your body that you're even insecure about. Are you see where I'm going? The whole point of this message is just confidence. Now, number 3, manage your negative thoughts. When it comes to your body, guys, ask yourself, is it because of society that's making you not like your body? Or is it that if, let's say for example, you didn't have social media, or you didn't have, or let's say society didn't deem a desirable body type, would you still be insecure about your body? Guys, I can't wait. Think about it. Because I believe that you wouldn't be insecure. You wouldn't even know half of what insecurity is. Because it's literally what society is telling you to believe that you believe. It's almost like, what's that word? Fear of missing out, peer pressure. Like, do you know when the shit follows the shit because everybody's following each other, nobody can think for themselves? Yeah, it's literally that, guys. So challenge your negative thoughts about yourself, because being insecure about your body is not going to take you anywhere in this life. You're just going to be in a cycle, and then in that cycle you're going to have friends, you're going to have relationships, you're going to have like family around you, you're going to have people around you that are going to see you the same way, and it's not a good feeling. I don't believe it's a good feeling, like when you feel insecure. And then like the example I've used in, like during this video, it just doesn't make sense. Pay attention to how you speak about yourself and how you speak, your self-talk. It's so important. Stop being negative to yourself and be kind to yourself. Always learn to appreciate what your body does and know how your body looks. Because what your body does, obviously sometimes it's like, okay, cool, now I need to pattern up, I need to start hitting the gym. Like, don't like to get there. But even if it gets there, because you know you might be a mother, you understand, so it's also something to consider in the sense of don't be insecure about that, because you just gave birth. So I'm just going to touch on that a little bit as well, because I don't know who I'm speaking to. So yeah, so always love yourself. That's the main thing. Love yourself, and then you can work on, as long as you're like slowly getting there, that's something you're getting there eventually. This society wants instant gratification. You need to delay your gratification. Do you understand? Stop making things easy. If you go through things that's easy right now, you're going to experience it harder later on. Experience harder things later on. But when you experience it harder things now, which is gym or this, obviously it takes time and it's hard. But it'll be easier for you long term, because you're looking at like long-term solution, like your health. You're looking at like obviously being able to be healthy, to like you meet your grandkids, meet other people in your life. Clear your system out. So guys, love yourself. You got this. You got this. So yeah, and always remember that you're the only person who's going to determine your self-worth. Nobody in this life can do that, only you. The minute you put that in somebody else's hand, you're finished. Guys, just listen to me, you're finished. Like I said, the minute you put your self-worth in somebody else's hand to determine your self-worth, you are finished. You have no power, you have no say. You have to quickly pick yourself up and heal quickly and change your insecurities, your self-esteem, change everything, because that person can now control you and can allow you to settle for less than you deserve, because now you're trapped, you're caged. Don't ever let it get there, guys. If it does, there's a way to get out. Remember who you are and then stand on that. Stand on business. If they don't like that, let them bounce. Let them shift to one side. Bro, just push them. Push them to one side. Right? But guys, I believe in you. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you should. Bye.